There has been a major earthquake in Southern California. Joining me now, NBC's Joe Fryer. Joe, what do you know, and where was this earthquake, and how powerful was it?
Yeah, so Allie, we're just now collecting information. What we know right now is preliminary is magnitude 6.6 earthquake. It was centered near Ridgecrest, California. That's about 140 miles north and east of where we are in Los Angeles. We can tell you, we felt it here. We were all working in the newsroom. Suddenly, everyone started looking around and could tell it was one of those rolling earthquakes. So not an aggressive shaking one, but a rolling earthquake. Everyone could feel it. It felt like it just kept going maybe a little longer than what we're used to with some of the short earthquakes here in LA. So some people decided to hide underneath their desks. Quickly, the newsroom picked up to try and check and see what we could find out. So the preliminary information coming through USGS is magnitude 6.6. If you look on social media, you see throughout the Los Angeles area and beyond, there were people who felt it. We're still waiting to see if there's any reports of any significant damage anywhere. So we're going to try and collect that information and see what else we can learn about it. But again, this took place about two-hour drive outside of LA to the north and east near the Mojave Desert in Ridgecrest, California. A rolling type earthquake that pretty much all of us here could feel and we know was felt throughout the area. I immediately got a call from my home, which is about 10 minutes from here.
Joe, I'm just going to interrupt you for a second. I'm going to interrupt you. Stay with me, though. I want to go to our local affiliate, KNBC, in Los Angeles and listen into their coverage.
My cat was startled, and there was the most intense shaking and rolling, mainly rolling. And it went on. The thing is, it went on and on and on. Is it ever going to stop? And my house is up in the hills. It's built on stilts, and I could feel the foundation of the house shaking. And my flat screen TV was going back and forth, and I kept saying to myself, let it stop, let it stop. It has to stop now.
You know, that's the unsettling part, right, Diane, is that you think it's just going to happen in that one moment, but it continues to go on. Anthony Oz is actually looking at information about rolling earthquakes and what that means, and we'll bring that to you later on. But for right now, do you have your own earthquake hit? Are you settled into where you know if something needs to happen or you need to move, that you have that ability to do so?
Well, I have plenty of bottled water here, and I have flashlights and so forth. And the first thing I think I would do is take my cats and my important papers and my briefcase and my jewelry box and you make a good point there. We don't often think about the humans, but we also have the pets involved in here. My husband actually was texting me that the dog started howling at our home because of what was happening, and actually gave the first indication of what was going on. Diane, please stay safe. Thank you so much for joining us from Woodland Hills, where she felt that effects miles and miles away. We also now want to go to Nicolle Medina. He is down on the ground with folks who felt it where you are. Hey, Mac, where are you, and what did you guys feel?
So we're in downtown LA, and boy, did we feel it. It was a rolling earthquake. In fact, I didn't even know it was an earthquake while it was happening. Let me show you really quickly. We're sitting here in the live truck. We were actually editing some video, riding that live truck, and the truck just started shaking like someone was on the back bumper. Our photographer, Josh Nemi, said, "Is that a quake?" Yeah, boy, was it ever. And we actually found some folks here. David actually felt the quake. He was sitting nearby on a bench. What did it feel like for you? Felt like rolling?
It felt like it was rolling and just like shaking quite a bit for at least 10 or 15 seconds. And then I saw the window shaking at the building that I was right nearby. And then it seemed to last for at least 15 seconds and then stop or die out and then start up again for another at least 10 seconds.
And you were there for Northridge back in the 90s. How does this compare to what you felt in Northridge?
This was nothing compared to that. The Northridge was a lot more like shaking and rolling, more of a rolling effect.
Also with us was Gerald, who was actually on the road, when you felt the quake. Tell us what you felt.
I was driving with my kids, and I got dropped off in downtown LA. And it started weird experience. About to get on the freeway, the car just started shaking. It sounded like the car had batteries in it. No, but it was a weird experience. But it wasn't that heavy. I had earthquake experience before, but it was all right. Nothing too major. But yeah, it was weird.
I know you told me earlier you didn't know what it was, but your mom texted you and said you feel the quake, and you're like, it had to be a quake.
That's how I knew it was a quake, because it started shaking. I didn't put too much to it, so we got back on the freeway. My phone started blowing up. My mom calling me, checking on us.
Hey, MSNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there and click on any of the videos here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more MSNBC for free every day with our newsletters. Just visit msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up now.